Good morning and welcome to JX TV. Today we shall be discussing about the impact of COVID-19 pandemic in the water sector. With me today is the internal auditor, Murang'a Water, and we shall start by introducing him. Can you tell us who you are?
Thank you. My name's Patrick Jero, internal auditor, Mbuthia Water Sanitation Company.
Thank you so much, Mr. Patrick. Tell us, what has been the impact of COVID-19 pandemic in the water sector?
Okay, the pandemic has affected various sections and areas. For example, our staff, when they are working in the field, they have not been able to interact well with their customer, given that there was an issue of social distance. And also, for example, when the meter readers are to go to the premises to read the meter, there were those restrictions whereby maybe the customer could not allow them to go to their home because they were fearing this pandemic. Yeah.
Water has been stated as one of the essential functions or services. How have you been affected while delivering the same services?
Okay, water being one of the essential services, people were to get water full-time, 24/7, and yet there were those restrictions like the curfew and the like, so there was no movement, and there were challenges of customer getting fee to pay the water, and sometimes we were to provide that services free of charge. Without charging the customer, because washing water or washing our hands was one of the issue which was essential in fighting this pandemic.
Thank you. You've just mentioned about something I've just recalled, that the president gave a directive that water should not be disconnected. How did that affect you, and how have you survived so far?
Yeah, that directive was given by our president, and the customer were not able to pay water, so we didn't disconnect at those months. So the customer used to get water without paying. So the company had various charges of meeting its obligation, like paying the suppliers and the like.
Have you received any support from the government or any external support?
Yes, the government had given some various support in kind and also in monetary terms, so that the water services provider can be able to survive and able to provide these essential services, so that it could also manage to fight the pandemic.
Apart from providing water, which I believe is a very big task in fighting COVID-19 pandemic, how else have you contributed towards fighting the same?
Yeah, the staffs were allowed to work in shift, whereby they could go to their home, work at home, and also maybe after 2 weeks, another shift is introduced, such that the area of working environment could not be congested. So those are challenges which were faced during that period.
So I think I'll have to repeat that. Apart from providing water services, how else have you participated in fighting the pandemic?
Okay, apart from water services, customer has been given free tanks whereby they could wash their hands. This was maybe the congested area like the stage, the market, and also in low-income area whereby the customer could not afford water. They were provided with those essential commodity like the tanks. Yeah.
Thank you so much. That has been Mr. Patrick Jero, the internal auditor, Mbuthia Water and Sanitation Company Limited, where we have discussed about the impact of COVID-19 effects on the water sector. Until next time, thank you so much. Goodbye.